This is Shred, and today I'm going to check out Iron Maiden's new single, The Writing on the Wall, to see if they have lost their mojo, or are they better than ever. Now, as it turns out, their new single just passed 6.66 million views on YouTube, so this is a good time to have a listen. Let me put on my cans of power, and we'll get to it. Here we go. We're starting off in the key of D minor here. We got an Iron Maiden shirt on this individual. Belshazzar's Feast, that's a reference to the Bible and Christian mythology. Writing on the wall happened at his feast. Boom, there's our riff. That was an Eddie ring, rather. Sometimes I think I'm going crazy. Got a nice Wild West feel. And here come the four horsemen of the apocalypse. There's a Dorian sound there. What you're going to hear throughout this video is Iron Maiden goes back and forth between D Aeolian and D Dorian. And the difference is, that Dorian mode has a brighter sound with a twinge of major because of the 4 chord, or in this case, G major. You got Eddie cymbals everywhere here, you're going to notice that. That says number 17, which is their forthcoming album, Senjutsu, which is going to be released in September. I would just do it now, Iron Maiden. We can't wait. Very broken teapot. These guys are carrying the nuke from China. Alright, here we go, the chorus. So you got D minor, F, C, G, B flat. Here's the modal mixture, and C. Now we switch to Aeolian, and that Dorian sound. Back to our Bon Jovi Wild West riff. All right, here's the bad guy. It's a really cool video, by the way. They put a lot of work into this. Getting pumped full of WAP juice. That feels good. Stretch it out. Oh, who's that hooded guy? Alright, so he made it through, but this guy, no dice. There's that B flat Aeolian sound, C. So this is a very apocalyptic kind of song. And again, like if you think about the Number of the Beast, right, that quotes Revelation, which is the last book in the Bible. And the same thing's going on here. We're talking about the apocalypse and sourcing Revelation, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and they each stand for something, which we're going to find out in a minute. solo time. And we modulate it to A minor. Whoops, that was C, G. So A minor, F, G. A minor again. C, G. This is a cool little lick here. Back to D minor. Those octaves going on. It'd be like a D minor chord. B flat C. Here's the Japanese Eddie, Senjutsu. Whoa. Screw some horns. Oh, okay. Whoops. There you can see. There they are. Death, war, plague, and famine. Those are the four horsemen of the apocalypse in the Bible, and they're sent by God down to the earth to destroy the world. That's the idea. Oh. This is a really tasteful solo, by the way. Decapitation. Cyborg Eddie. Whoa. That was cool. Love that pentagram imagery. And there are two human beings that we're going to find out are also part of Christian mythology. So that's like the Adam and Eve story from the Bible there, except it's slightly different in the Bible. Eve is the one who talks to the serpent, gets the apple, and then gives it to Adam. Here, Adam's giving it to Eve. Delicious. That's a really cool video. There's a lot of layers of meaning in there. And the track itself, I think, is pretty strong overall. You know, at this point, Bruce Dickinson is in his early 60s. He just got through throat cancer, so you wouldn't expect him to sound like he did at, let's say, you know, his prime at 30. But overall, I think the track is strong, and I like that modal mixture element that they're using, going from Dorian to Aeolian. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. What do you think of this track? Is it a 666 out of 666? Now I'm going to post the tabs for this below. I just made a few notes about the harmony and included a couple licks. I'll put that on my Patreon page, and that's where I keep all of my music theory materials. I've got my scale Bible, chord Bible, music theory course. And by signing up to my Patreon, which only takes your soul, you're going to get a steady feed, a drip into your brain of materials that are going to help you level up in terms of your ear training, understanding music theory, and just absorbing the music that you hear on an analytical level so that you can then create it for your own wicked purposes. Until next time, my friends, stay evil.